Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So today I started my seeds. All right, now I'm located in zone 9A, 9B. So I'm right between the two zones. And I didn't think I was going to get to it this year, but I did. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips on getting your seeds to germinate quicker and getting your baby plants, your seedlings, healthy before you get them into your soil. Now for us here in Louisiana, that's a big deal, guys, because we have such heavy pest pressure in this state. We're very hot, we're very humid, we're very damp. It's muggy. The bugs love Louisiana. So some of the things I'm going to do today, I have a mixture of rabbit urine, worm tea, and water. Now I'm going to put that into the smaller jug, and that's what I'm going to water my seeds with every single day until they germinate. The reason is potting soil is usually devoid of any life. In other words, it's just a medium to grow your plants in, but there's no nutritional value there, and there's nothing to get your plants healthy before you transplant them. It's just something for the plant to grow in. You understand what I'm saying? So when I add the worm tea and the rabbit urine, I'm adding nutrients to this potting soil. It's really going to give my seedlings the ability to grow strong and healthy even before I get them into the no-till market garden. Now, something else about that. We make our own potting soil here at Starkey Farmstead. We do have a little bit of vermiculite. We have a little compost worm castings. And then every now and then I go get a shovel full of really beautiful dark dirt from underneath one of these big trees in these woods. A couple shovelfuls of that, mix it all together, and that's what I use to seed and to transplant with. So guys, let me show you how I'm going to water these new seeds. Now my sister found these really cool little tags in that, plant tags, at like the Dollar Tree, guys, for like $24. Really good. So okay, I've got my mixture of rabbit urine, water, and worm tea right here. I'm just going to gently get all these watered. Now this potting soil that we had already made has sat up for 6 months, been unused, and it was pretty dry. All right, next step. Here in Louisiana, you can get away with no heat lamps, no heat mats at this time of year. We're in March. If we get an unexpected freeze or frost, these few plants that I have seeded up will be put on the wagon and taken into the shop where that cold can't get to them. Otherwise, they will be fine out here for the remainder of the year until they're ready to be transplanted. All right, guys, tip number 2, saran wrap, plastic wrap. Cover the top of this. Trap the moisture back in the soil rather than letting it evaporate into the air. What that's going to do, it's going to keep warming up the soil. So as the temperature rises through the day, that plastic wrap's going to help trap the water back into the soil, the potting soil, but it's also going to help regulate the temperature of the soil so it won't drop as quick at nighttime. Again, helping me not have to bring these guys in every single night. And this is how your tray should look now. You've got an organic stimulant into your soil. It's going to help your seeds germinate faster. And then you have it covered with plastic wrap, which I told you is going to trap the water so you don't have to water as often. They're not ever going to fully dry out. And it's going to help these seeds germinate quicker by warming up your potting soil mixture faster. All right, now the third tip I have for you is once your seeds germinate and your plants hit about this tall, you're going to want to start taking them out into the direct sunlight for an hour or two, first thing in the morning, then bringing them back in. And every couple of days, you're going to increase the amount of time you leave those plants in the sun. Guys, that's called hardening up. Whether you're gonna seed your own plants or you're gonna purchase transplants and put them into your garden, if you don't harden up those plants, especially if you live anywhere in the South, all right, if you don't harden up those plants, you're gonna see sun scald, you're gonna see curled leaves. It's really gonna weaken the plant, and once you weaken the plant, the insects are going to find it. So you're really putting yourself into a pretty nasty little loop of damaged plant increases pest attacks, okay? So that's just something I want you to really think about. You've got to get yourself on a schedule, get your transplants out into the sun. Let them get some sun. Increase it every couple of days, however you can do it. Direct sunlight. And then when you're ready to put them into your garden, you're in Louisiana or anywhere where it's super hot, Florida, Mississippi, Texas, plant them in the evening. Put your transplants out at about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night into the soil. That's giving them 12 hours to get over transplant shock before that sun, that brutal, intense southern sun, comes down and really kicks your plants. Because I don't care how hard, how often, or how well you harden them up. Transplant shock is a real thing. So I hope all these little bit of tips, that they'll help you. It's things I've learned along the way. No, none of them are like rocket science amazing or any of that, but it will help you have a better germination rate, a healthier plant at transplant time. Having a hardened plant that's planted at night will give you a healthier plant once it gets to your garden. So you guys have a blessed day. I really hope that you apply these tips. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you used any or if you have a cool little tip that you've learned that helps you germinate or get healthier plants, or how do you get them hardened up? Tell us, share that with us. There are people in different time zones, different grow zones, different parts of the world that watch. So let's help each other out. Let's row in each other's boats. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you for watching Starkey Farmstead. Please like, comment, and subscribe.